Hi and Assalamualaikum guys. In this video, we will continue our lesson on our new topic, which is stars and galaxy. So in this topic, we will learn 4 things, which is what is the galaxy means. Number 2, where is our solar system located? And number 3, we will learn about the formation of stars and the death of star. And the last one, we will learn about the characteristic of star. Alright, so let's continue to our discussions. Alright, so this was taken hours before a waning crescent moon rose at Joshua Tree National Park. So as you can observe on the sky, we can see the cloud of stars. So what can you see from this slide is the sun. Alright, so the sun is one of the stars inside the Milky Way galaxy. So next we have the Earth. The Earth is one of the planets inside our solar system. So the Earth is the only planet that contains living things. Have you ever heard about supernova explosion? So supernova are a giant explosive of massive star. So massive star is a very large star which explode and produce 100 times more amount of light energy than the sun. So the last supernova happened about 400 years ago, but it was only detected in 1987. Alright, so the supernova was visible to the naked eye for several weeks. So there are many objects in space which you may have never seen or known of their existence. For example, there are a lot of stars that you don't know their name. There are a lot of galaxies. So this study of astronomy has raised our awareness about the beauty and the vastness of God's creation of the universe. They are so colorful, they are so big, and they are so fascinating. Alright, have you ever heard about Galileo Galilei? He's the first person who observed using this telescope. So this is the first telescope that have been created by Galileo. So this is simple idea, but its influence on astronomy was fascinating and immeasurable. Alright, so after the discovery by the ancient people, so the technology always rise and help us. So technology plays an important role in this study of outer space. So the invention of technological device help us to get a clear picture about the universe. So the universe we cannot see from our naked eye unless you have a very superpower eyes. Okay, so the Hubble Space Telescope was launched on the 24th of April 1990. So this telescope is powerful that it could see a coin from 725 kilometers away. So they are so far away. So next we will discover about the galaxy. So in this subtopic, you will learn about type of galaxy and our galaxy, which is Milky Way. Okay, so what do you know about galaxy? What does galaxy mean? So there are millions of galaxies in our universe. So a galaxy is a set of body consisting of millions of stars with gas and dust particles. So galaxies come in many forms such as spiral galaxy, elliptical galaxy, and irregular galaxy. So our solar system is situated in the Milky Way galaxy. So there are 3 types of galaxy. Alright, so the first one is spiral galaxy. For example, we have Andromeda and the Milky Way, which is our galaxy. Next, we have elliptical galaxy. For example, we have Ursa Major and Messier 87. So the third types of galaxy is irregular galaxy. So for example, we have small Magellanic Cloud and large Magellanic Clouds. Okay, so as from the previous slide, I already mentioned that Milky Way is our galaxy. So our solar system located at the Milky Way. So the Milky Way is a medium-large spiral galaxy. Our solar system is located at the edge of one of the spiral arms of the Milky Way. So the Milky Way consists of approximately 200 billion stars, and the Sun is one of it. So from this slide, you can see that we are very small. So the Sun is located at one of the edge of the arms for the Milky Way galaxy, which is 26000 light years away from the black hole at the center of the Milky Way. Alright, so next we will learn about the life cycle of a star based on nebula hypothesis. Okay, so nebula is a cloud of gas and dust. So it will produce a medium-sized star or a large star or super large star. So for medium-sized star, it will grow and become red giant. After that, they will death and become a white dwarf. So for a large star, it will grow and become red giant, super giant, and after that, it will explode, become supernova. And after supernova, it will become a neutron star. Alright, so for super large star, it will become a red giant. And then after that, it will become super giant. And after that, it will become explosive, which is supernova. And after that, it will become a black hole. Okay, so for a birth of star. Alright, the stars are formed from nebulae. So nebulae are a large cloud consisting of dust particle and gases such as hydrogen and helium. So the gases and dust particles in a nebula are pulled by a strong gravitational force which causes it to form a globe. So the very strong gravitational force causes the globe of gas to shrink and compress until it becomes very dense and forms a core. So the core shrinks and becomes dense due to the increasing strength of gravitational force. Alright, so when the temperature of the pressure in the core becomes too high, so a nuclear reaction will take place. So hydrogen gas turns into helium. So a huge amount of heat energy and light is released. So you can see that the star is so bright. So until that we can even observe it from the earth. Alright, so the core will shine and a star is formed. Alright, so the star that is formed is known as a protostar. Okay, so the medium-sized star, large-sized star, super large star is a protostar. So this new star continue to expand and becomes either an average star like the Sun or a massive star. Alright, so next we will learn about the death of star. So every star that are born will be death. So in a star, a lot of heat is generated which will heat up the outermost layer of the star. So as a result, hydrogen within this layer start to burn. This causes the star to expand. So it will expand in size after the hydrogen within the layer starts to burn. Alright, so during this stage, the star appear red in color and called a red giant. So if the red giant is not massive, maksudnya dia tak cukup besar, a white dwarf will form. So if the red giant is big enough, it will contract quickly. That a big explosion called supernova will occur. So supernova is extremely bright. It can be seen in daylight. So as a result of the explosion, a neutron star is formed if the original star is large. So if the original star is super large star, a black hole is formed. It is called a black hole because light in it cannot escape. So any matter that enter black hole cannot escape too. Alright, so now we will compare the size between the Earth and the universe. So from a cluster of galaxy in the universe, we have a group of galaxy. So after that, the Milky Way. So at the edge of the arm of Milky Way, located a solar system. So there will be our Earth in the solar system. So comparatively, our Earth is very small compared to our universe. Okay, so have you ever observed the star in the sky at night? So biasanya kita akan buat satu aktiviti stargazing untuk melihat bintang-bintang yang dekat langit. So tak semua bintang warna kuning, tak semua bintang warna merah, tak semua bintang warna biru. So bintang ada macam-macam jenis warna bergantung kepada saiz dan juga temperature. So the characteristics to classify the star. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characteristics that you have to remember. So the first one, color, size, distance, brightness, and also temperature. Right. Generally, stars have colors that correspond to its surface temperature, which range from lower to high temperature. So, starting from red to orange to yellow to yellowish white, white, bluish white, and blue. So, the lowest temperature was red in color, and the hottest temperature is blue in color. Alright, so stars have different in size. Okay, so from previous, we already talked about the color. Okay, so the color based on the temperature. So now we want to see the color based on the size. So the red star is supergiant star, and the orange star is giant star, and the dwarf star is yellow star. Okay, so the really big one are called supergiant. The big star is called giant star, while the really small one are called dwarf star. Okay, so pernah tak kamu dengar tentang buruj? Okay, so buruj dalam bahasa Inggeris kita panggil dia sebagai constellation. Okay, so here is the image of the constellation. So kenapa kita nak kaitkan dengan constellation ni? Alright, so constellation dia adalah satu bentuk buruj yang dibentuk oleh orang zaman dulu-dulu untuk menentukan arah. So mereka menggunakan bintang-bintang yang terang. Okay, so the brightness of the star depends on its size, distance, and surface temperature. Okay, so the brightest star in the skies are Sirius and Rigel. Okay, so in Malaysia, we also have a balai cerap ataupun planetarium. Okay, so dekat KL ada, dekat Melaka pun ada. Okay, so apa tugas orang-orang yang bekerja di planetarium? Mereka akan memberi pendedahan mengenai universe, our solar system, and also the study of astronomy, about the space shuttle, about being astronaut and whatnot. Alright, so that's all for our discussion. So I hope you can understand and be more excited about knowing about our universe. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you guys. So we will continue on our next topic, which is solar system.